Hello and welcome to the subject mechanical system design. Today we will discuss about the design review of any product or system design for statistical consideration. So this is the part of unit number 2 of our syllabus, that is a statistical consideration in the design. So let us see what are the main points in this topic. So some definition and review of statistics, then distribution curves, then design and natural tolerances, then a factor of safety, margin of safety, reliability, and a design based on the reliability, then sampling distribution. So these are the topics that we are going to cover in this session. So some definition and the review of statistics. So the important some terminology we are going to see here. First is the population. It is the entire group of apparently identical components or element under study is called as a population. So the group of apparently identical components or elements under study is called as a population. So for example, a country having a number of men, women, children, so that will be considered as an example of population. So it is the entire group of apparently identical components or elements under the study known as a population. So this is the first term that used in the statistics. Then second is the sample. The small portion of population selected for the study is called as a sample. So from the entire population, if we select the small portion of population for the study, then it is called as a sample. Next is a random variable. So the characteristics to be studied is called as a random variable. So just like the properties of the material, then some another nature of the material, some characteristics of the material or any component under the study is called as a random variable. Means what, the any characteristics to be studied for a particular sample or population is called as a random variable. Now the study of statistical analysis can be performed by the two ways. One is by using the frequency distribution and second one by the central tendency. So the measure of the central tendency can be done with the help of three parameters, that is a mean, mode, and median. Next one is the distribution of the curve. So the data that is from the sample can be distributed in the two ways. One is a normal distribution curve and second one is a standard normal distribution curve. So in a normal distribution curve, a random variable is x, and in case of a standard normal distribution curve, the random variable is z. Then mean is the any value in case of normal distribution curve. Then in case of standard normal distribution curve, mean is always equal to the 0. Then standard deviation is any value in case of normal curve. Then standard deviation is always equal to the 1 for standard normal distribution curve. Then in normal distribution curve, area under the curve represent the population. In standard normal distribution curve, area under the curve is equal to the 1. So this is the difference between the normal distribution curve and standard normal distribution curve. Next is the design and natural tolerances. So the design tolerance is the specification limits set, which is somewhat arbitrarily by the designer from the consideration of functional requirement and process constraint. So these specification limits are called as the design tolerances. So next one is the natural tolerances. The limit within which not all but a given allowable function of component will fail. So such tolerances is called as a natural tolerances. So the natural tolerances should be within design tolerances. Then the percentage of rejection depends upon the relation between these two tolerances. Next one is the factor of safety, margin of safety, and reliability. The factor of safety is nothing but the ratio of material strength, that is ultimate or yield or endurance strength, to the working or allowable stress is called as a factor of safety. That is the ratio of material stress to allowable stress or working stress is called as a factor of safety. It is denoted by NF or either FS or FOS, and it is a unitless quantity. Next one is a margin of safety. The difference between strength and stress is called as a margin of safety. So it is denoted by a letter C, and the difference between strength, that is the between the strength and stress, is called as a margin of safety. The next one is a reliability. It is the probability that a component or system or a device will perform without failure for a specified period of time under the specified operating condition. That is called as a reliability. Means if we are design any product, and whenever that product is put into the working condition, so for at how much time it will be work satisfactorily without failure for a specified period of time under the some operating conditions, so that the probability of that component or system or device is called as a reliability. Next is a reliability based design. It takes a margin of safety into consideration to avoid the probability of failure. The resultant curve is normal distribution curve. So such a design is called as a reliability based design. Next one is a sampling distribution. If the number of samples are tested with their mean to be mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4 of each, then the frequency distribution of this population of mean is called as a sampling distribution of the mean. So the population and samples must be related for the satisfactory results. So in this way, we discuss about the different terms or terminologies used in the study of statistical analysis. Thank you for watching the video on statistical analysis.